this is Coral Peña coming to you from CBS News. The Bay of Pigs was a Cuban invasion which was very unsuccessful. We are informed that the planning of the invasion began in 1960. It started a little after Fidel Castro overthrew Fulgencio Batista. President Eisenhower administration was the one who actually planned the entire invasion. The administration got together with the CIA in May of 1960, in which they also began to train Cuban exiles. U.S. didn't like the ideas that he wanted to accomplish, therefore they gathered 1,500 Cuban exiles to rebel against him. More information about the Bay of Pigs after the break.
A few of the most popular cars, starting with the 1958 Dodge pickup. It's an easy shift V8 right for all you hardworking men. This Dodge pickup can carry up to a little more than 1,500 pounds. We also have here with us the 1959 Cadillac convertible. This is what you folks have been asking for. It's the ultimate car with tail fins produced by Cadillac, with chrome to go with it and $5,400.
Hello, we are back with more information on the Bay of Pigs. The day of the invasion was April 17, 1961. By April 20th, most of them were either captured or killed. It was a little less than 24 hours of fighting. It was a complete failure and left our entire nation in a huge embarrassment. See, the goal for the U.S. was to stop the spread of communism in Cuba. So by preventing Fidel Castro from ruling and making decisions, the invasion was planned. This was just the beginning of the U.S.'s problems, because the invasion led to an incident called the Cuban Missile Crisis, and possibly became the scariest part of the Cold War. It will now go down in history that this is one of the most biggest embarrassments. The Bay of Pigs affected our country in such a way, if it is not the trade embargo, families would be broken up due to defections. And next up, we have some news about the U2 incident from our colleague Blanca Gomez.
While the presidency of Eisenhower and the head of Soviet Union, Nikita Khrushchev, when the U.S. U-2 spy plane was driven by Francis Gary Powers, was shot down while in Soviet territory with the mission of photographing denied territory, so the U.S. would know about it. The attempt was a fail, the pilot was captured and held as a captive. We'll be right back after the break.
US $30 billion, the Highway Act is also known as the greatest public works project and provided many jobs for people that were unemployed. It has created a safer and faster way to get to places without having to go through every city. Not only is it faster, but it's the safest and quickest method to evacuate cities in case of a surprise attack.
It was then forced to release the CIA had been sending spy planes to the Soviet Union. President Eisenhower was getting anxious because the Soviets were getting better technology. They made a thermonuclear bomb which provided long-range, jet-powered Bunsen bomber. The pilot Francis Gary Powers was then released in 1962 in exchange for a Soviet-captured engine. The U-2 program had brought the attention of the American public after being developed secretly from Area 52 years before. Showed how even high-flying, seemingly unstoppable U.S. aircraft on spy missions could be brought down, and embarrassed the American government and the UN Assembly. Both U-2 incident and the Bay of Pigs have been one of the few failures our country has experienced. Hopefully, our nation doesn't experience embarrassment like these in the future and cause problems.